Hope you're still with me, staying with it, right? Because I definitely talk a lot of stuff. Some things I don't quite finish, go on to something else. But if you stay with it, you'll get the other bit later. That is the way of actually, all you need to do is listen. Open your mind, don't think about anything else, and listen to everything, right? Because then you will remember what I said earlier and didn't finish, and you'll realise how it fits with what I'm on about, even if it's an hour or a day later, right? That's how you get the big picture. Right, and regarding banisters, that way of bouncing that, right? It's all very well what they say, but if you can't do it yourself and you can't afford to pay £350 an hour because you only earn 12, I bet it's frustrating watching this stuff. What amazes me though, if you watch his stuff, right, everything he points out about the tricks he knows, right, he knows them because he's a barrister, right? So he points out tricks. He's even pointed out where if someone wants to wind you up, they can contact you Friday at 10 to 5. I've had it done. I've proven it. I've got videos, I've got recordings, voice recordings, everything I can prove. And so what they've been doing for the last year or whatever, right? Citizens Advice Bureau wrote to me and said I'm not allowed to write to them or email them anymore. Right? I'll tell you when that happened, no matter what they say, right? It's because they're saying it's because I was videoing myself in the public area in our council building when I was begging for the Citizens Advice Bureau to have me after 4 years. However, a manager there, right, wrote to the police and asked for a copy of my telephone call in 2021 when I reported them for the unlawful arrest, and the malicious prosecution and all the rest of it. What she received was a different result of a different complaint I made, which had a different reference number. So obviously I went back, emailed her and said, well, obviously that doesn't fit. Can you please ask him again? What also was interesting, and I asked her, right, because I've been asking the professional standards for a year. I've got a whole list of automatic emails, right, where I don't open them, so you see the little blue dot on your Apple, right? Whole list going through months and months and months over probably a year of no replies. She goes back in 3 days. Incredible. Despite the fact they gave her the wrong answer, right? So anyway, rather than her go back saying, well, that don't fit, where's the real one? No. You see, I'm being gaslit. It's incredible. Right? So if you want to go, oh, sub story, you crack on and gaslight me. Right? All this counts because if you get passionate about what's happening to me, it's to do with what's happening with a lot of people. It's to do with the Fabian Society. It's about fully controlling you, controlling your money. Right? I've said about digital ID. It's called a merit card. Right? It'll be on your phone, and that's why notice lately this how things fit together. They're now allowing people to tap and pay with their card unlimited. That is because that covers the people that can't pay for things digitally, which would be the old people.